Hello everyone and welcome back to Bonjour, Hello, Hola. Today we're going to be covering a really important topic, something that you need to know if you want to be able to speak French: how to conjugate regular French verbs in the present tense. Let's start by going over what a verb is. A verb is an action word. In English, these would be words like go, do, or make. You have to conjugate verbs to make sure they agree with the person or thing you are speaking about. So for example, you say I go, but she goes. In French, there are 3 different types of verb endings, and these tell you how to conjugate the verb. You will find ER verbs, IR verbs, and RE verbs. You'll notice that a lot of common French verbs have the ER ending. When you conjugate a verb, regardless of its ending, you start by dropping the ending, so the ER, IR, or RE. What you'll end up with is what is called the root of the word. We'll show you an example next. Once you have the root, you add on the endings. For regular ER verbs, present tense endings are as you can see on the screen. Je, or I, has an E at the end. Tu, or you, has ES. Il, elle, or on, he, she, or we, have an E at the end. Nous, we, ends with ONS. Vous, which is the way to say you in plural, ends with an EZ, and il or elle, meaning they, ends with ENT. The ENT ending is almost always silent. Let's look at penser, to think, as an example. To get the root, you drop the ER to end up with pense, P-E-N-S. From there, add on the endings we previously discussed to end up with je pense, tu penses, il, elle, ou on pense, nous pensons, vous pensez, il, elle pense. Now you try. Conjugate danser in the present tense. Pause the video and come back once you're done. Did you get it right? Check your answers on the screen. Let's move on to IR verbs. You're going to do the same thing to get the root of the verb. Drop the IR, then add on these endings. For je, IS, tu, IS, il, elle, or on, IT, nous, ISSONS, vous, ISSEZ, il, elle, plural, ISSENT. Here's your example. Choisir, to choose. Je choisis, tu choisis, il, elle, on choisit, nous choisissons, vous choisissez, ils, elles choisissent. Try it with finir. How did you do? Check your answers on screen. Let's tackle the last type, RE verbs. Get the root of the verb and then add on these endings. Je, S, tu, S, il, elle, on, there is no ending, nous, ONS, vous, EZ, il, elle, plural, ENT. So, vendre, to sell, would look like this. Je vends, tu vends, il, elle, on vend, nous vendons, vous vendez, ils, elles vendent. Try it with perdre, to lose. And here are the answers. Let us know how you did in the comments below. Now you can conjugate regular verbs in the present tense in French. The best way to remember the endings is by practicing, so be sure to review the concepts and try it with other verbs. Let us know if you have any questions in the comment below and tell us what you want to see next. See you next time on Bonjour, Hello, Hola.